Hey, what's going on, everybody out there? Welcome once again to the podcast. Today, I woke up with MS. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe. I appreciate that. And click that like button, man. And make sure you share this with somebody. But before we get started, I want to send prayers out to those victims of the horrific shooting in Monterey Park. Um, horrible incident. But I want to offer some prayers up to all those victims and the families of those victims. God, we need we if there's ever a time we needed God, it's now. Um, so, and that's again why I'm so grateful that, like the name of this podcast today, I woke up, albeit with MS, but today I woke up. Everyone can't say that, but I'm grateful. Today I woke up with MS, and I'm grateful for you all joining in. I believe this is episode. Oh man, I have to go back and look at it. It's I want to say 11 or 12, but man, as we get going with this, I I want to apologize. I There was not a new episode up last week, and all I could say is I'm fine. I'm okay. Nothing happened, but just the fact I have MS, man. Not that I forgot, although that can happen with MS too, but that wasn't the case. It was just couldn't get it going. I tried on Monday, wasn't feeling it. Tried again on Tuesday, couldn't get the tripod set up right and the camera and everything. Tried again Wednesday, and on Thursday I'm like, oh man, it's already the end of the week, but and then I heard something on Sunday, and I got convicted a little bit. I said, man, I got to do better. If this is something I've committed to doing, then I got to do it. I can't let anything stop me from doing it. And that's that's something I tell you guys. I got to do this. So I'm doing this podcast once a week. If I can't get going, if it's nothing but me sitting here staring at y'all staring back at me, and that's what it's gonna be. But I'll make sure it's a new episode up every week. So with that, let's get going, man. Today I woke up with MS. Um, also want to mention I am gonna be starting a new segment I'm gonna do once a month. Um, and I'll go ahead and put that in right now before we even get going with the rest of this episode. But new segment I'm gonna be doing is called Life Hacks, and it's basically gonna be me giving out some tips, some pointers to help those of you out there, all my fellow MS warriors, or anybody dealing with any type of health issue or whatever the case may be. Things just to make life a little bit easier for you. So life hacks. I do one a month. Um, so by the end of the year, we'll have 12 new hacks. So, but this first one I give you is I shared in the last episode how I had an incident where I fell, or I was about to fall. I was in the process of falling, couldn't get up. No one was here with me, and ended up having to call 911, and they came over to help me up. I had already locked up the house, so the way they were able to enter my home, and this is a life hack. I have a lockbox that I purchased from. You can get them from any of your hardware stores or whatever, Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever you go. But and y'all owe me something because I just gave y'all a plug, a free plug. So Home Depot and Lowe's, hook your boy up. But yeah, it's a little lockbox, has a code on it, and I put a key to the house inside of that box. And then you can give this code to whoever you want to give it to. If you want to give it to close family members or a caregiver, or I was able to give that code to the 911 dispatch. That way the paramedics could get in and get to me. So that's the thing you might want to look into doing if you're like me, where you live alone. And you may have a case where you need somebody to get to you to provide medical assistance. Because the other way would be for them, they can get in, trust me, not fire department, paramedics, they can get in. But this lockbox helps them get in without doing any damage. I mean, if they have to break a window or break a door or whatever, they can get in and get to you to make sure you're okay. But this way, they don't have to damage any of your property or the house or whatever. So that's a pretty good hack right there. And like I said, it's a code, a little combination code. You can change it however often you want to, give it to who you want to. You might have a little, honey, you want to come over and visit you. Whatever you want to do, but so that's the life hack for this month. Little lockbox with the combination. You hide a key inside of it. It's the same ones real estate companies use. When people go to view their houses or view the property, and they have the code where they can get in, get the key, so they can get access to the property and whatever. So that's the life hack. But moving on with this episode, man. Today, like I said, this week, or the past week, all I can say is I have MS, man. It's like, today I woke up with MS, and all my fellow warriors out there, you know how that is. You know what I'm talking about. Some days you just have those days where you're not feeling it. You just can't get it going. You try and it's just not working for you. But, what do? You keep going and you go again, try again the next day. Thank God that some days are better than others. You might have some days where it's like, blah. Some days you're not feeling your best. You're not feeling your greatest. But then other days you may be doing a little better. So, that's all I can say, man. MS has, and I think I shared this on the past episode, MS has a way to remind you that it's still there. Even though you might feel like, you're doing all right. Maybe you started new medicine or been working out, taking your vitamins, eating good, whatever the case may be. But MS will still let you know it's still here. Hey, I'm still right here. I ain't going nowhere. But that's just how it is, man. But the key is, even with that, keep that attitude of gratefulness and just remember, keep in mind, you woke up, you're here. Everyone can't say that, but you woke up, you're here. Although with MS, still you woke up. Although maybe it's with cancer, still you woke up. Although it's with, you're in debt, still you woke up. Although you're divorced, still you woke up. The point is, you're still in the race, and you can still keep going and keep thriving, and determine that you're gonna live your best life and be the best you that you can be. And that's one thing. That's why I always say that: be the best you that you can be, because that's one thing that you can do better than anybody else. Nobody else on this whole planet is better at being you than you are. So be the best you that you can be. And with that, I'm going to bid you adieu. Well, you guys ever hear anybody talk like that? I'm going to bid you adieu. But another thing I want to mention, just throw this out there. I was thinking about it the other day. I think about all kind of stuff, weird stuff, crazy stuff, like out there, off the wall stuff. Some of the stuff I think about, if I told y'all, it would scare you. I'm no joke. It would scare you. That's probably why I'm such a great writer. But because my mind just get to going, man. Sometimes it scared me even. But think about. Oh, I was thinking. Cause I see people, all my fellow warriors out there, all you with MS. Even if you don't have MS, you're dealing with a different type of physical ailment or whatever health issue. I see us as superstars or superheroes, not superstars, but superheroes. And every superhero has to have a theme song, right? So think about this week. If you had to choose some theme music, what would your music be? What would your theme song be? Man, I've thought about this a lot. I think mine would probably be Outkast, So Fresh and So Clean. Cause ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh, so clean. So fresh and so clean, clean. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. That would be my theme music. And think about it. When you leave your house, you walk off the door, start walking down the street or to your car or whatever, your theme music just start playing, coming out of nowhere. You know, that would be mine. So think and get in the chat and in those comments and let us know what will be your theme song. And that should be interesting. But love you all. Thanks again for joining. Again, if you have not subscribed, I appreciate that. Subscribe, hit that subscription, and hit that like button, and then make sure you share this with somebody. And get in those chats, get in those comments, and let us know what will be your theme music. If you could pick your own theme song, let us know what it will be. But thank you all for joining the podcast. Today, I woke up with MS. Peace and blessings. Everybody have a great one.